Nestled in the hills of Bloody Mingo sits the nursing college and hospital that is quickly becoming a paranormal hotspot. What stories are bringing this place back to life? Originally opened in 1928, the Willamson Memorial Hospital, now known as the Old Hospital on College Hill, overlooks the city of Williamson, West Virginia. First built to replace the old wooden hospital, it served the community for many years as both a hospital and a nurses' college that was built next door, until a newer, more modern facility was actually built. After this, it was then used as offices and storage until fully closing its doors down in 2014. One story there tells of a nurse who worked there in the 60s or 70s. She was either on her way to the hospital or on her way home and was in an accident. She was brought to the hospital and she ended up passing away there due to injuries. Said that she can still be seen throughout the hospital and on some shows like Destination and Project Fear. Has also been said to give warnings of something that's on the first floor or fourth floor. It's also said that a nurse once told a pregnant lady that she could return home. Then when another nurse came in and saw her packing, the lady explained what happened. The second nurse then told her that she was the only one that was actually working that floor at the time. It's unknown if it was the same nurse, now called the nurse who never clocks out. However, the story of Mose Blackburn has even more questions. Mose was seen one day in an argument with his wife in their car. The police were called because a lot of people were worried about it, and once they arrived, Mose shot one of the officers right under his left eye. This resulted in a shootout between the other arriving officer and many more that came after. Mose was also shot in the arm. Both the officer and Mose were then taken to the hospital, where the officer himself passed away roughly about an hour or so afterward. Mose, however, did not pass away from those wounds. He survived and was watched at the hospital. One day it said that Mose asked the officer watching him to get a glass of water. After that officer left, Mose then jumped from the third floor window onto the ground below. That particular window is actually shown here, and at the time, the add-on was not actually part of the hospital. That was added on after all this had happened. Mose did survive the fall, but succumbed a few weeks later. It is now said that people see him in the window and can usually get him to respond using a lot of different devices. And upon asking if he jumped or what happened, what brings up the question is that there have been many responses saying that he was pushed or that something has told him to jump. However, the official story stands that he did jump on his own. Growing history behind the old college on Hospital Hill keeps getting much more interesting and may shed some light on some of the activity there. But wait until you hear some of the stories behind the old sanatorium.